Yeah, the parents kind of, there's something. Who wants to talk?
Sad, I got it.
Take the whole thing, let's go.
We are here.
Thank you.
43 hours ago.
That's it?
You all came, met, had pizza, and we lost to it. If I lost to it, we pretty much let you know where we wanted to be. As long as you didn't go outside. We are now down to 2. Lydia Lou describes herself as, I don't back down to commitment I make. She's a determined person. She would have brought a blanket because she could use it as a pillow for warmth. She believes that what makes her a good survivor is she's a risk taker and open-minded to eating different things. She planned on winning by being mentally strong. In order to survive, I will be motivated and determined for the challenges, even if there are tasks I'm not familiar with. With $500, I would save some and put it in the bank to use to buy books the next semester. I would also go shopping and save some for my trip to Canada. Now she is using that money in recent events to pay for the car that she hit when she was parked. A 2012 business major. Timmy Smith, class of 2011, math and physics. 15 words or less, Timmy Smith says, it's not question mark size of question mark, job in question mark fight. It's question mark size of question mark fight in question mark job. All those are 14 words, question mark equals the. That would be the 15th word. If you could bring one other minute, you would have brought Allie Lula. She may not be that luxurious, but it was worth it to be in the MTF with her. Something I don't, can't read his writing. He thinks that to be a good survivor, he would have a positive attitude. He can take any sort of bad situation and have a positive outlook on it. I swear to God, there was no positive outlook coming from you for the cars last night.
It was anger management.
He planned on winning Survivor on different reasons and strategies. He wants to be the overly nice person so people will feel bad either being mean to me or voting me off. I would also say that as a child, I was beaten up physically and mentally from my older brother, who was the stereotypical asshole big brother. But I think the mental abuse has really made me stronger, and at the end of the day, it's all a mental game.
Very serious time for me.
What would you do with $500 cash prize? Merimack sweatshirt, $50. 30 minutes at the Gap, $100. 30 minutes at Banana Republic, $150. Fresh white Adidas sinks, $75. Legends Geneva Primal Loft Luxury Comforter to take my victory sleep on, $125. Spending my victory money in a fraction of the time it took to defeat and win it, priceless. Timmy, I also believe you have another intention with your money?
Yeah, I felt really, really bad voting Jackie off because I don't know what your reasons were for trying to win the money, but she was going to donate 80% of the winning, of her winnings, to lymphoma research, and I thought that was very selfless of her, and I mean, it was totally honest when I wrote mine, and I was just like, wow, that's kind of nice, and so I'm going to do $50 to lymphoma research for Jackie's sake, because I felt like we were really good friends, and you were really close to me, and I had to take advantage of the situation.
All right, Lydia, last words. Why should they vote for you?
I think you guys didn't see how I played the game physically or didn't show that much or the ball was teammate or rocked it, but how I played this strategically, for the most part, I stuck with my team, my original team, and just near the end when we had to every man for themselves, I had to make some decisions, and I had to go vote by vote because with Timmy and Jackie in it for, and everyone else for immunity that they kept on winning all the physical challenge. The only way that I could save myself is by voting the strongest competitor. And that's how I always base my vote on who is the biggest threat to me. So I feel like I played the game more strategically. And that's how I got there.
Timmy, you made that thing about donating to Jackie has found, whether or not that's true or not, we don't know. Any other reasons, though, you think you should win?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Any other reasons you should win?
I feel like as though I should win because I play the game much differently than anyone else here. I kept to myself. I didn't really use the word alliance unless I was like, we don't really need an alliance right now. We're a good team as is. And I don't know. I feel like I was fair to everyone. I don't think I broke any promises to anyone. I didn't say that I was going to vote for someone and then turn my back against them and vote that person out. And I guess my answers were very ambiguous, so that I could never feel as though I betrayed you, because betrayal is very big to me. And I think I played the game right, and I peaked at my right moments.
6 of you on the benches. Any questions you need to ask for the clarification of why you should cast the vote you're going to cast? Jackie.
For Lydia, and I just have to ask, and no offense or anything, and I said it when I was voting last time too. I just thought it was ironic and funny that you picked the relay as your challenge that you were best at. And if you remember, you were the one who left your shirt on, which is why I ran that to it twice. So I just didn't know why you would say that that was your best challenge.
No, just for that, I said that was like my best challenge. Besides for like messing up on that, I felt like I went really quick and everything else. We won that. But like, yeah, Amanda did ask me to sacrifice my vote twice. I tried to go again, but
John. Did you have a question, Ryan?
I want to know why the vote came out.
John.
My final vote, the one I got voted off, when you voted for yourself, was it because you didn't want to vote for me, or was it because of the actual reason that you gave me?
No, it was for the actual reason. I will say the actual reason is that John, for the previous vote, which I forget who was voted, I think it might have been Kristen, but myself, Jackie, John, and Amanda had the majority of the vote, and so I figured that Alliance was going to go through to the next round, and so John was basically my communicator through Amanda and Jackie, because I didn't want to talk to too many people that looked suspicious. And so I was like, so what's the final vote? And like, we're going for, I think it was Lydia at this point, actually, being totally honest. But I had also said to her that, Lydia, I'm not going to vote for you. And I was just like, I think we had that mutual thing, like, I won't vote for you, you won't vote for me. So I voted for myself because I knew that you were going to vote for Lydia, and I expected you guys to as well. And so there were 6 of us at that point.
Did we go to Kristen that time?
No, it was after the log challenge.
There was 5 of us. There was 5 of us at that point.
There was 5, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know your actual votes. So I figured that the 3 that you would have had, and 1 vote, I mean, whatever, you were going to vote for John probably, and I vote for myself, that's 3 to Lydia, 1 to you, and 1 to myself. It would have been majority. And so therefore, I would still keep my promise with Lydia, but also get the same objective done.
Anyone else? Well,
Do I give them a rundown for people? Give them a rundown from like 10 minutes to 2
what happened?
of who won challenges.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
No?
Yeah, just tell us.
All right. Obviously, 10th place was Connor. He elected to leave because he had prior obligations. 9th place. Just shut up. John Crowder. He had too much NyQuil and mixed it with Monster.
It was messed up.
Only got worse. The challenge was